Okay, we should be live. Let me go ahead and make the stream public real quick. And there we go. Stream should be live. Stream should be public. Everything should be all set. Let's freaking go. Okay, let me turn on, or make sure it's set to live chat. Let's set up a goal. Might as well. See if anyone's interested in that. And yo, Yeet, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? There we go. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and set the stream up on my phone. Okay, there we go. Stream is up on my phone. Because I need to get a freaking Hilt of Revelations. It's just that simple. I still haven't gotten one. It's not like I've killed, you know, multiple times more of the mobs than I would need to percentage-wise, but it's still, like, it's taken too long. Let's see, do I still have the right pet and all that? Yes, I do. And yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this again. We're gonna be hoping for the best. Cause yeah, I literally can't progress anymore. In the Diana stuff, I should specify. Until I get the next spade. Cause like, the next tier of Griffin, I need Mythos Fragments. Any of the good Diana weapons, I'm gonna need, the higher level Griffin. So I just can't do anything until I get it. Yo, Africa, how's it going? How are you doing today? How much time left in Diana? A bit over a day. Oh yeah, I always forget you needed to do that twice. But yeah, because it isn't even giving me the actual Minos hunters. It's just giving me all the other mobs. And I'm still not getting any good drops. Let's see. Just spent 530 bucks at Costco, feeling good. You know? That sounds like a good time. Freaking love Costco. Was it just like general groceries, or are you getting stuff for a party or anything? Also, you gotta fix that yeet. That's actually a tragedy. I don't care if you have to break into a Costco. You gotta fix it. Just general stuff, do it once a month or so. Fair. So does my family. Wait, what do you mean, yeet? Oh, the roast chicken in the bag, yeah. Yeah, that chicken is just amazing. Yo, Arush. I hope I pronounced that right. Very sorry if I didn't. How you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully gonna actually be able to upgrade my freaking ancestral spade. Very nice, yeet. Yo, RC, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? What kind of Funko Pop did you get, yeet? Mmm. Very nice. I mean, I know most of those words. That Thor, I'm not quite sure about that. That's good, Chess. That's a few ancient claws. It is. Still no Hilt of Revelations. Fun. I swear, I was debating doing this last night, but I didn't, because I really didn't want to. But, I'm really debating just grinding the rest of the Cinderbat attribute, because it gives, like, 2 more magic find if I do. I wish so much that I actually upgraded my Griffin before the update. I didn't think they'd make the other Griffins more expensive too. To be fair, you could say the exact same thing about basically any Skyblock player in that case. Exactly. I'm glad you agree. Oh no, my mana. I don't want griffin feathers, I want... What is this? Mobs with mythic griff be hurting a fair chunk more. I can imagine. They seem like they would. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of terrified for once I do get to mythic griffin. It's gonna be like that meme where the person in Simpsons is like, haha, I'm in danger. What mods do you even mean? All the mods are on. This is a Diana mod. I'm not gonna turn on the stupid one where you teleport to the wizard tower every 2 seconds. I swear, every time someone I know has that mod on and is trying to do Diana, they always end up saying, "Oh no, why am I in the rift?" Treasures plus attributes are good though. You dug out almost 3 mil? Jeez. Yeah, that's what I need. I need to just let the mobs kill me and go exclusively for coins, and that's gonna be the new money method on Iron Man. Also, 7 people watching. Welcome to the stream if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. Here, wait. See, the fun thing is I would yeet, but unluckily for me, I am on Iron Man, and I can't just get a Daedalus blade. Although I wish I could. They should really just add an NPC that you can buy it from. Yo, Theo! How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Why am I sitting through free ads? I could not tell you. At this point, I care less and less about even getting the hilt, and I just want some drop other than Ancient Claws. The definition of Skyblock is repeating the same task for 9,000 hours. Exactly. It was easier to get a frickin' Necron handle than the Hilt of Revelations. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have ads. Okay, so Theo, I think that you should just exclusively watch my streams on mobile. I think that'd be very kind. Fair enough, Yeet. Let's see. I'll turn off ad block. As you should. You just have YouTube Premium? Fair. Please, you need Cinderbat. Yeah, if you hop on, then I might try to grind for it, because I don't think I have that many more to get. Let's see. Yeah, I need 16 more, which really, with a bit of hunting fortune, that's not bad. Fair enough, RC. This is the issue with grinds like this compared to grinds like if I needed just the Ancient Claws or if I needed just the Griffin Feathers. Because at least those I can see like, oh, I'm getting close to having what I need. This is just straight up, okay, I roll the dice, I lose. I roll the dice, I lose. I roll the dice. The dice have weights in them to make sure I lose. Let's see if I can get on without waking my parents. Good luck, Theo. Like, I'm trying to think whatever items give Magic Find. Here, real quick, I'm gonna switch to my main. And pet score. Yo, Hermie, how's it going? How are you doing today? Put on Cloak and Heart of the Forest change. Getting on right now. Wait, what? Heart of the Forest gives Magic Find. Oh, okay, you meant for Cinderbat. I was so confused. I thought there was something like the, like with the Heart of a Mountain for a sec. Yo, Zoro, how are you doing tonight? How's it going? Heart of Forest reminds me of... Fair. I'm doing good. Glad to hear it, Zoro. For now, I'm gonna put all of these in here. Lasso. Let's go frog pet. And yeah, I think that's about as much as I can do for that. And yeah, I still have max, what's it called? Hunting fortune. Haven't gotten my first chime. Dang. I'm sorry, Zoro. Also 9 people watching now. Welcome to the stream if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. We're in caves. They're in caves a bit more, but they're all around where the XYZs are. That is a lot of mushroom cows, dang. But yeah, I could benefit from getting some XYZs as well, so I might try to grab some of those if I see any. I will say, Theo, in the nicest way. You know that meme where it says, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Kata warriors are everywhere. Oh, I found one. Okay, yes, so I only need 14 more shards now. Which shouldn't take too long. The biggest issue is just finding them. I would try to fuse for them, but you pretty much can't. Like, I think you technically can, but it's not easy. There we go. XYZ shards. Let's see. Not gonna lie, they super buffed the drop rate of Chimera. What do you mean I've dropped 3 this Diana? Geez, very nice. Since when did they add those icons in mod name tags? What do you mean? No one in chat now is a mod. I think you might be confusing it for the top ands thing where it's basically just XP for how much you message. I craft 2 braided griffin feathers. Very nice. Found one. I'm on my way. Where's this waypoint? I don't know why, for some reason, Badline ones, the waypoints aren't great. Let's see. Like mob type or something? Wait, what do you mean? I used to be a mod in the chat. I used to be an explorer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Okay, so I think that means I just need 5 more bats, if I'm getting 2 per bat. found one. Okay, only 4 more. Cause yeah, like, it's not a hard grind, it's just a pain. There's like a green circle near Knights in their name tags. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that is the mob type. It shows that it's... I think that's for undead and for an animal, because it's got the chicken. I could be wrong, though. But yeah, it does just show the mob type. You know what, real quick while I'm here, I'm gonna go get some heavy pearls. Keep forgetting to do that. Magma cubes have a new square. Yeah, I think that's for cubic. And yeah, everything has like 1 or 2 mob types now. I still wish they would do like different difficulties or levels of the Heavy Pearl minigame. Because this is just so annoyingly easy at this point. Such a kind of boring, repetitive challenge. Because yeah, like when you're not used to it, it's pretty fun, but then once you get used to it, it's just the same thing forever. And yeah, I wish there was, I don't know, maybe like a way to power up the Hell Wisp. Make it so that it has like 5 pearls, but the area is bigger and the water rises quicker or something. I don't know. I should be watching Skyblock News. Good old Aurelius. But yes, I agree, you should. Dude's a goat. Too bad, yeet. This is a no Duralius hate stream. Okay, I can't... Okay, his content is cheap, but it's extremely helpful for people who just want to listen while playing. And also, it's a really respectable kind of content if you think about it. Man monopolized something that easy. And he'll never, unless if Skyblock stops, he'll never have to worry about content running out or anything like that, too. Fair enough, Theo. That is fair, and I won't try to dispute that. I disagree, but I can definitely see where you're coming from. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing any more bats. Oh, well, speak of the bat and he shall fly. Okay, let's see. Attribute. I need 16 more. Wait, another one spawned? And let's see, how many do I have? I have 12. I need 2 more bats. What do they even drop if you kill them? I completely forget. 10 people watching now, by the way. Welcome to the stream if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. I thought this dude who was following us around was trying to also grind for bats, which he is. But I just noticed that he's actually just trying to mooch off us. Like, nicest way possible. But that is what's happening. Dude was not pulling in the bats at all. Which, you know, respect. But yeah, that is... It is efficient, exactly. I love mooching that doesn't harm the person you're mooching from. Exactly. Like when you know how to do loot share and you aren't just messing up their actual looting. Yeah, I got all the bats I needed. In my opinion, Kuvtra, Outcrow, and Nitros are slap. How come, RC? I think, or okay, wait, let me rephrase. I think I can see why you would say that about Kuvtra and Nitros. I know people have a lot of opinions about the GOAT Nitros. But what specifically is it for Outcrow? Clickbait. Fair enough. From what I can tell, Outcrow seems like a cool dude. But I will always make fun of him for the fact that he said us, getting M3 tank zombies with a bunch of Reaper Scythes was a beginner-friendly method that you could get into with like a day of playtime. Like, I respect that his methods are unique with how he words it, but I will never not laugh at his content for that. M3, M1 is fine. Exactly, Theo. Very beginner-friendly. I think in the video he said it was 70 mil an hour. But yeah, like, once again, full respect to him. He seems like a cool dude. I invited him to to an SMP idea I've been working on, but sadly he didn't want to join. But yeah, I do just need to laugh at that money method. They both inflate the rates by a ton. Exactly. Also, have a great night, Theo. Hope you can actually get to sleep, since I know you said you were struggling with it. But yeah, I don't know. I might need to get in on some 50 mil an hour hunting guides. Well, yeet. I'll start doing F7 again more once Diana's gone, most likely. Let's see. Hopefully some rich guy buys the sheep in my AH. It's because I fell asleep so early at 9 p.m. Fair enough. Sounds about right, yeah. I really wish they would find a way to just make almost any dungeon, or just rare drop all around, worth like half the amount it is on Bazaar or AH on average. Like, there'd be a lot of issues with that, obviously, that they'd have to figure out, but to clarify, I mean selling at 10 PC. But yeah, like, finding or getting an extra handle would actually be worth something then. And then it would be pretty much perfectly fine with inflation if they just kept it based on the average or the lowest bin or something. You know, I will say, Yeet, I would probably grind for at least one of them if I did get another handle. Or if I did get handles. Yeah, but it could be manipulated. Exactly, that's why I said, there'd be a lot of issues that they'd have to figure out. Because there's a lot of workarounds if they just did purely based on that. Like, for example, if you take a random item where there's no stock on AH and put it as the lowest bin and someone puts it at 2 billion coins, then that would mess it up. But I don't know, just maybe if they had people who could actually monitor the prices and see what felt correct. Maybe even like a weekly update to certain items or something, or monthly, I don't know. I just wish things actually sold 10 PCs on Iron Man. Should use like a 2-week average cost. Exactly. Some items are worth some things. RNG drops could be exchanged in a shop like Essence. That would be good too. All I'm saying is I just wish there would be some benefit to dropping another handle. Like, after you get one, maybe two even, there's no point on Iron Man. And I just wish there was a point. Also, Hermie, absolutely you can join the guild. Let me go ahead and invite you in just 1 second. Should be Iron Man only. Yeah, that would be good too. Y'all normal profiles don't need to sell things to NPC as much. Fair enough, yeet. What do you mean, Hermie? Oh, like, why he's the guildmaster? Well, if I'm correct that that's what you're asking about, at least. In short, he made the guild because he kept asking me to, and then I was lazy and procrastinating, and I didn't. So then he got tired of it and just made the guild for me. Oh, weird. Let's see. We need to sell Hardstone to NPC? I mean, you can, it's just worth basically nothing. To be fair, it's actually worth an okay amount if you powder mine a lot. Trusted. Quite enjoy his content. Yeah, he's pretty goated. Let's see. Who else do I have? I honestly forget. Good old Conator. Gonna be doing an SMP with him at some point. Jules. I'm just slowly growing the amount of YouTubers in my friends list. Hearthstone to NPC takes years. But yeah, it's the all-around goal to at some point get the main man 30 virus on my friends list. It's gonna happen one of these days. Also, I mean, Hearthstone to NPC, a stack for almost, or over 35k, or almost 37k, when you're powder mining a lot, adds up pretty quick. Especially if you don't care too much about getting Silexes. Let's see. I have like 10 people on my friends list. I like his level 200 video. Yeah, that one was good. You know what I really wonder? I really wonder if anybody had Technoblade friended, and if they did, if they still do. Because, I mean, if so, that'd be a wild friend to have on your friend list. Also, wait, what were you gonna say, Yeet? You're gonna need more Hilt of Revs after this because of Daedalus. At this point, the next Daedalus axe, or by the time I go for Daedalus axe, I probably will have enough at that point. Because I'll actually be able to upgrade my Griffin and get a higher percentage chance to drop one. And also, if there's anything like this luck, by the time I get the blade, I'll probably have gone through like a billion Griffin burrows. Good luck on Dayax, you need 2 handles again. Answer the question. Who do you think is the next YouTuber I get on my list? I'm gonna guess that you already have SunX. If not, then I would say him. Okay. In that case... let's see. I gotta do the mental calculations. It won't include semi? Oh, fair enough. You know, at this point, Theo, I will. It's like a friggin' prayer to Simon Hypixel. This other dude in the lobby is gonna be so confused. Got a headache for the whole day? Dang, I'm sorry, Chess. Let me check something real quick. Okay, so... no, I'm thinking of the connections I have. Because I'm thinking... as soon as I start the SMP thing, the chances of you friending one of the people who are a part of that are gonna be way higher than not, I feel like. If people actually do partake of it, at least. So I'm trying to think of who would be the most. Sadly, he will not actually be joining. He was like the first person to confirm, but then, since it took a while to actually get everything else set, he just was too busy. But yeah, I do know what you mean. Is it gonna be HYPIXEL SMP? It is HYPIXEL SMP with 6 other YouTubers other than me. Possibly more. I'm still waiting on a yes or no from one other person, but I messaged him like 2 weeks ago, so I don't think I'm getting a response, to be real. I'm gonna guess either Yikes or Nylik. Those are my 2 guesses. Fair enough. I don't know if I even have either of them friended yet. Hold on, don't do nothing important, 30-second unskippable lad. Okay, I'll stand still. Not actually, to clarify. I lied. Like a liar. I pull. It would be wild if you get him on your friends list before I do. Like, congrats in advance if you somehow were to do that. But I might have to hit him up just for that friend request. Did you miss a drop? What do you think? What a name. Just rename yourself Futureless77. No, the real trick is to rename yourself to the Giga Chad rival. If y'all know that reference from him. That's a great question. I dropped like 4 while you were off. See, you're stealing all the luck, even when you're gone. Might be stealing the handles? Exactly. Fair enough, Yeet. Blaze win YouTube rank? I mean, they're giving it away to pretty much anyone at this point from what I keep seeing. The other day I saw someone who had barely more subscribers than me with YouTube rank. And supposedly you need 30k and to post often. And they didn't even post often. They had a lot of videos, but they didn't post much. But yeah, who knows, one time or maybe someday I'll just hit up HYPIXEL and be like, hey, y'all got any spare YouTube ranks? LF Premiere Pro subscription. You know? That would also be an alright thing to drop if I could. I think I need to just purposefully leave the Minos Hunters alive for longer. And then, like, treat them to a nice meal or something, see if they'll be more inclined to give me the better drops. Also, dang, that's insane. Let's see. Can Cole come when it's Thanksgiving break for me? I'll not skip a single fiesta. It's wild how I'm almost to a point where I don't even need to bother with actually mining gems in fiestas. Or at least specifically for the glossies. I still need a lot more for later game things, but like for right now, I would only need enough for the boots, and then I wouldn't need any more until way later on. Lustrous is nice for diamonds. Yeah, and there's the talisman. That's what I mean though, like, I wouldn't need it until way later on. Do you have a plan to have 30 on your friends list? Luck. But no, I need to just firmly plant myself in the friends list of enough YouTubers, get enough clout, and then eventually I'll just hit him up and be like, hey, you know these people? They can vouch for me. And then he's gonna be like, okay, sounds good. Maybe I'll just propose the idea of doing a collab of complete nonsense. Exactly, Yeet. That's like 90% of my plan. Yo, Someone21, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? I'm mining so much right now that I got given a mid-hype as collab for 3 orders of my mining equipment. That is insane. You know what's so upsetting to me? This is so random, I don't know why I just randomly thought of this. But, is it just me, or has Raid Shadow Legends finally died out? Like, does anyone still see people getting sponsored by them anymore? Because I don't. I may not be watching the right people anymore, but I haven't seen a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship in so long. I mean, yeah, RC, the game's terrible. But it's weird that it seems to have finally actually died out. I always hoped to get sponsored by them. I got so excited when I saw an item pop into my hotbar. I'm so upset now. Hopefully after Diana, Umber goes up. Hopefully. Not like it would do much for me, but also hopefully. You got this, Yeet. You just gotta firmly grasp it. And by it, I mean the knife. Please put WD-40 on your chair. No, what I need is to just get a new chair. This chair is so old. And so uncomfortable. But that's just it's just added to one of the many things I need to get. But yeah, it's just extra ambiance while I'm streaming, you know. Since there's not background music, gotta have some background sound. Blaze, did you see the screenshot? Oh yeah, no, I made it into a GIF. You should change your profile picture to that, though, I agree. It's amazing. 10 out of 10, really. I like my dad's chair, he has such a nice chair. Fair enough. To the screenshot or the image? What do you mean, RC? Okay, yeah, I'm up to 35 kills on the Minos Hunter. So, like, it's not weird that I haven't gotten the hilt yet. It just is so annoying that it's not giving me Minos Hunters. Screenshot Yeet sent or to the image. Oh, fair. That is a very good question. You know, I don't really have an answer to that one. Probably just both. All of the above. Probably dropped more because I have a higher magic find and I only spawn hunters and lynxes. Okay, wait, how do you only spawn those two? Like, how do I control what I spawn? I don't want Gaia constructs, I don't need them yet. RNG, fair enough. Common Griffin. You know what? About to try it. It drops by what, like 0.5%? Yeah, literally 0.5%. And I'll have way more of them spawning. Let's see, but don't do that because it's 0.25. I don't even care at this point, I just want more Minos Hunters. Can we convert? Never. This is an Iron Man playthrough, and I intend to keep it that way. I intend to, try my absolute best to get literally everything on Iron Man. One may say I'm gonna be the very best, the best there ever was. I'm asking. Oh, fair. It is possible, yes. They did do that update in it. Yeah. And also, maybe I'll have a better chance of getting the hilt with the lower actual chance, you know? Because, like, I got all sorts of other low RNG items, very high RNG items really easily. I think that's how my luck works in this. I think I just have negative luck for getting relatively common things, and infinite luck for getting rare things. I wonder if you streamed more during the day, you'd get more growth, but then again, you said family stuff and whatever. I mean, look at the Bed Wars streams, to be fair. But yeah, I think I have... Sorry, I had to yawn, but yeah, I think I have tried streaming during the day a bit. Sometimes, very rarely. And it never really does too well. Because yeah, since I've always streamed at night, it kind of just stays that way. Unless if I really was to commit to switching to streaming during the day. So if I make an Iron Man profile with my friend and he convert into normal, then we can share chest and bank. No, Zoro. If it's a co-op, then both people have to agree and both people switch. If I remember right, at least. Till next time, Yeet. Have a good night. Thank you very much for joining. I'm only getting lynxes. Not actually, but I was hoping for more Minos Hunters. So we both have to convert into normal, exactly. And I think you both have to, like, fully confirm and all that, because it's a very... there is no going back type of thing. So you have to be really sure. But yeah, I think if you dropped more videos, if you got Premiere Pro, it might be better than day streams. The issue is, updating or not, I cannot focus on actually editing. Or, yeah, like, whether I have Premiere Pro or not. I gotta figure something out for that, because that's the real issue. Editing is boring, exactly. It's the worst. I swear, if I had the resources to get an actual editor, I would run out of ideas before I would stop posting, that's for sure. But yeah, like, I'd feel way more willing to actually make videos of the Iron Man playthrough instead of just streams. I could edit decently well, but not that well. Fair. Yeah, like, I can do the cuts and all that pretty well, but the actual process of editing, it just destroys my entire existence. I don't know why I hate it so much. But yeah, speaking of videos, I've been trying to work on more videos for the fossil and archaeology playthrough while I think of more ideas for Skyblock videos, because I want to get more into guides again. And yeah, because that should be like the easiest thing possible to edit with YouTube Editor, just literally do some cuts. And I still haven't even started yet. So that's how that's going. I don't want to keep killing cats. Never getting a hilt at this rate. Probably not. I literally just want a hilt before this Diana ends. What level of Griffin, or rarity I should say, do you need to get the Daedalus Blade and all that? Or Daedalus Sticks, I should say. Think it's epic? Honestly, I'd say get a T3 spade. Let's see, what do you need for that again? Oh, not another Hilt of Revelations. Definitely possible. Fragments are really common with spade. Yes! Finally! I knew giving it a second to actually exist would help. That... As soon as I actually did it. Okay, wait, I need 8. Finally. I am so tired of this dumb event. And this isn't the rarest item by far. Why do they have to do this to us? Oh. How do you like that, Theo? That's great. Let's see, what do y'all... You hate us so much. Okay, you got like 4 in a row, to be fair. Let's see. I could probably go for Challenger armor next. Except honestly, I wouldn't even really need it until I get better Griffin rarity. It's better than Necron when enchanted. Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I am still two-shotting any of the mobs pretty much at this point. So I don't think I would really need it until I get Epic or Legendary Griffin. What a profile picture to have, by the way, Chess. But yeah, let's see what to actually invest in first. Epic Griffin would be nice, I must say. I need 4 of these though, which is a pain. Let's see. I know you said Deific Spade, but that's a lot of Griffin feathers. Dataless notes should be T3 only? What do you mean? It's better than before. Before was 1%. Exactly. 4 is one of the easy mounts. Also exactly, I know. That doesn't make it less painful. But yeah, Deific Spade, objectively, I know it would be the best thing to go for. I really just hate the idea of going for it, though, to be fair. T3 is in Spade. Oh, like only put it on after T3. I'm guessing, right? I know which one you mean by T3. I'm trying to figure out what you mean for dataless notes should be T3 only. Or do you mean like you should only even be able to add them to the T3? It's only okay, yeah. That's what I thought you meant. Okay, so it looks like the best choices would be either to go for Deific Spade, but I would need so many Griffin feathers, or go for Epic Griffin. Now my guess is that you're gonna say Deific Spade would be more worth it. It's only really worth it on that. You'll drop more feathers with T2 anyway. True. Forgot about that. Okay, yeah. T3 it is then for what to grind for next. But yeah, I think that's just gonna legitimately be a rule that I have for myself, to let the mobs survive for a second. Common Griffin for feathers and frags. I think do Ivy Griffin if you want more drops, probably more hilts. Or Deific if less stay on time if you're gonna farm on Common Griffin. Yeah, I think Deific first, and then epic and legendary griffin after that. Because, yeah, also having the, as low as it is, but still having a chance for getting braided griffin feathers is going to be so nice. I also still really need to grind for, more ghost fragments so that I can fuse some of the fragments, or not fragments, attributes. So that I can fuse for some of the new attributes without having to kill them with salts and all that. To clarify, by the way, I knew I wouldn't be able to damage that. It felt cathartic to hit it. T2 only gives about 4%, and T3 is basically 10%, I think, which is great. Yeah, that is amazing. For the Mythos fragments, or for what? Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. That's so upsetting. There we go. Let's see, you'll probably get like half the feathers needed by the time you get the frags, and he'll probably... I got 1k total feathers this event. You know, not bad. Also, I must ask, what did you mean that I'll get more feathers with this with this shovel? Like, is there a chance that it'll give more than one, or is it just a higher chance to get feathers to begin with? Or also just the fact that there's more chances for it. Higher chance to get feathers from burrows, and also longer burrows. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, but had to confirm. 50k? Never gonna say no to that. Sorry, stream buffering a bit. No worries at all. Woot woot, Griffin feather. Let me check something real quick. I wish there was a way for the game to kind of do the math to show how much of a chance you have to get an item with your setup. Like, for example, I wish that there was a way for the game to take into account the looting for and the amount of magic find I have and all that, to show a more accurate percentage of how rare an item would be. You know? How much is Cam right now? No idea. Last I heard, it was down to like 30 to 50 mil. I don't know exactly. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that there was a bingo going on. And I completely missed it. Mildly upsetting. Also, I will say, probably gonna end the stream relatively soon. Not super soon or anything. I'm gonna keep trying to get some more stuff. But, you know, relatively soon. Within the near future, if you will. It's like 4 a.m. almost. I really want sleep, just can't. Always a fun time. I will say I'm definitely not getting as many ancient claws as I was. But better numbers of Minos Hunters is very appreciated. Also, I just realized, after all of that grind to get the first Hilt of Revelations, I barely had the amount of Ancient Claws that I needed to get the 8 enchanted ones. And I just noticed that for this one, I'm gonna need a whole lot more. So, you know, I think I might go for Epic Griffin first, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I see it from that perspective. But yeah, wait, let's see. Epic Griffin. I would need 4 of these, which wouldn't be too hard. And I think I'm not too far off in terms of Griffin feathers. Yeah, I've got enough for that. So yeah, if I can get 4 more Mythos fragments before the end of this Diana, then I can almost definitely upgrade to Epic. Or not 4 more, 2 more, I mean. But that's too bad for tonight, because once I'm done with this burrow, or burrow chain, I should say. Oh, that was the burrow chain. Okay, you know what? I'll do one more. Once I'm done with this one, I'll end the stream there. Also, I want to point out, I just noticed as well that the Daedalus Stick and the Hilt of Revelations are both worth pretty solid amounts of coins once I actually have enough of them where I can sell them, you know? Like, I only need a few of these things for most of the early crafts at least, and then once I actually have enough, that's 150k if I ever get one. That's not too bad. Okay, Griffin chain done. Yeah, day stick is 1 mil and hilt 150k, exactly. Like, once I actually have all of the things I would need those for, that's solid money once I start really grinding Diana on this profile. Same thing with the Griffin burrows that give like 1 to almost 3 mil coins. Like that's... I gotta imagine that a max Diana setup makes some pretty okay coins at this point for Iron Man. But yeah, one way or another, that is going to be all for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Tomorrow I might do some more grinding. Anyway, stream's ending now, right? Exactly. It is. I'm gonna go play some either modded Minecraft or some Fallout or War Thunder, I don't know yet. Or I might actually edit, who knows. Should probably do that one. But yeah, one way or another, ending the stream here. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Thank you all very much for joining. Thank you, Theo, for the help with the Cinder Bats. I completely forgot to even point that out. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Till next time, and and goodbye.